So welcome to this webinar on how to enjoy even more your vacation, how to enjoy more the moments that you're going to take for yourselves, this holiday, this vacation. That even if you have a vacation and you're going somewhere, or if you're staying at home, this is the webinar that is going to help you in learning a few tips on how to enjoy it even more. Okay, so I really hope that everybody can hear me and that you can hear me fine. I'm really happy to be here this morning, and I think we should get going. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen. Like this, I'm going to share with you my slides. Yes, I do have slides. I do have slides. And here you go. Yes, I'm not leaving a lot of stuff unprepared. So here it is. We have now our slides ready. So how to enjoy even more your vacation, how to enjoy even more your holiday in order to stimulate your brain function, in order to energize and come back more productive after the vacation. When I talk about the stimulating the brain function and energizing and coming back productive, I'm going to focus on a few things that are going to help you exactly in these areas, okay? Because there are a lot of things that you can do in order to enjoy more your vacation, but we're going to focus only on 5 things. And those 5 things are for busy people, okay? So we're going to focus on these tips on how to enjoy your vacation more. We're going to talk about sleep. We're going to talk about creating experiences, how to create the experiences in order to make them stick with you, in order to make the experience pleasant and to come back with you when you finished your vacation. We're going to talk about the power of the small steps, because this is something really important that we apply also in our vacation. I'm going to come with something very new and very interesting in this period, and that's the neurogenesis, okay? The power of your brain to create new neurons, to create new brain cells. We're going to talk about this towards the end. And the last tip that I'm going to have during this webinar is the power of connecting. How connecting and being connected to people and socializing can help you in coming back more energized after your vacation. So who's this webinar for? It's for you, for busy people, for all those people that are so busy that don't get the chance to have a lot of time for themselves during the normal period. Okay, so now you're finally having a little bit of time for yourself during the vacation, during the holiday period. So what I'm going to share for you is exactly that thing that you could do as a busy person to help you a little bit more, okay? I know that some of you cannot disconnect. For example, I cannot disconnect during the vacation period. I cannot disconnect at all, unplug at all, all the time, okay? So I cannot unplug my phone and just say, that's it, it's my vacation. So what I do as a very busy person, I'm going to go on a work diet. So I call it like this because I'm going to plan my work also during holiday, during the vacation. How? I'm going to tell to myself, I'm going to give only 30 minutes a day for my work. I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to check my emails, or I'm going to have a quick coaching session if this is needed. But I know exactly what is my work diet. And outside of that time, I'm going to deactivate my notification. I'm going to do a lot of stuff that are going to help me, a lot of things that are going to help me in order to unplug, even though I cannot totally unplug, being an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, how it's called nowadays. Okay, so even though you're going on an adventure holiday or a connection vacation or relaxation or just savoring, okay, experiencing new things and eating new stuff and visiting new places, whatever you're doing, remember, you need to plan. If you plan it a little bit, at least at the beginning, that's something that is going to help you. We're not going to focus on that, on how to plan your holiday, where to go to be totally satisfied. This is up to you, because this is a personalized vacation for you. But what I'm going to share with you are those things that are going to help you not to feel like this during holiday, because during vacation, because it happens to many of us that I feel like I'm being pulled to the vacation and I get there still stressed and I cannot unplug totally. I cannot experience the small pleasures, the small or the big vacation that I have. So in order for you, busy people, not to get there, I'm going to share with you those 5 tips that I just mentioned before. So who am I and how I'm going to help you? Some of you might know I'm a coach. I'm the founder of Aptitude. I'm a mom and I'm a partner. I coach in 4 languages. Yes, I coach in English, in Romanian, in Spanish, and Italian. I'm a master practitioner in NLP, timeline therapy. I have more than 12 weeks experience as a coach and well, more than 15 years experience as a trainer. I still deliver training sessions and workshops for companies, and I'm not going to give that up, because it gives me a lot of satisfaction to see how companies improve their employees' time, their satisfaction, and how they have clarity regarding values. I'm also the founder of the Small Moments of Happiness and the Active Me Time. But that's all about me. Let's move into the content of this webinar. Before we start, I want you to keep it very simple. Give yourself a gift. Mute your phone. It's 1 hour of your time, not more. It might be even less, a little bit. So give yourself this gift. Mute your phone, close your emails, and take notes, because I'm going to share some interesting tips. So take notes. Like this, you will have them for this year's vacation. You're going to have it for the holiday season in the winter, and you're also going to have those notes for the next vacations that you're going to take. Okay, so no matter if your vacation is going to be going somewhere nearby, because this is the COVID period, COVID summer, and it's not really easy to travel. If you decided to travel and you want to go a little bit further, that's perfect. But you also can apply these tips if you're having a holiday or a vacation stay. So if you're staying at home during this vacation, you'll also be able to apply the tips that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so what do you say? Let's start. But before that, I want to mention one thing. If you're staying here until the end of the workshop, then of the webinar, then I have a gift for you. And you're going to know only at the end what this gift is. Okay, so as I told you, the 5 things, we're going to go through each one of them. The first thing I told you about, the sleep, the power of a good sleep. How many hours do you sleep nowadays? How many hours do you sleep when you're in a normal schedule, working schedule with your children at home, if you have children? So how many hours do you sleep? Do you sleep 6 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours? No matter how you sleep, when you're plugged, it's not going to be a total full sleep. Okay, so it's not going to be an optimal sleep. So what I'm going to ask from you is to do your best and sleep as much as well as possible during your vacation. Don't binge on TV shows, because that's something that is not going to help you. Okay, a lot of people are saying, oh, finally I'm on holiday, I can stay as much as I want on Netflix late in the evening. It's not a good thing to do for your brain function, for your optimal energy, and for your health, and to come back energized and give the best when you're back home, or in your family, or at your work. Okay, so do as much in sleeping in order to be able to recover, because sleep deprivation negatively affects physical and mental well-being. So try your best to sleep 8 hours a night, to get a quiet and a dark room, okay? Because I know that the conditions of your bed and room can change during vacation, but do your best in finding a good way to sleep in a dark and quiet and a good temperature room to your optimal sleep. Okay, so studies have showed that your health and well-being benefits peak at around 8 days when you're on vacation. Yes, so you're not going to be totally relaxed and totally feeling good the first day of your vacation. You're going to feel released, and you're going to experience some positive emotions, but the peak of the benefits is going to be at around 8 days. So if you can take 1 week holiday, do your best to take like the weekend before, the whole working week, and then the weekend after. Like this, you are sure that you're going to have the 8th, 9th day where the benefits are going to be at peak. Okay, the same with sleep. You're going to start distressing and recovering, and you're going to get the chance to sleep a little bit more and rest, and that benefit is going to start showing after the 7th or the 8th day. Okay, so this is the first tip. I'm going to keep it short and simple, like this you can apply them very easy. The second thing, I'm going to talk about the power of experiences, and creating memories is so important to create good memories. Why? Because creating good memories, creating experiences that will transform afterwards in good memories, are going to, this creating experiences is going to help you in having a good feeling about your holiday. Let me make an example. So when we were 5 or 8 years old, how was our holiday? It was a holiday that, a vacation that took a very long time for us. It seemed like never ending. So even though we had only 2 or 3 months of school vacation, for us, when we were little, we had the sensation that that summer was never ending. Why? Because as a child, we're living the experiences in a way that we are living them there in the present moment. That's one. And the second thing, we're living a lot of new stuff. We're living new experiences. We are going to the seaside. Wow, that's the sea. We're going to the mountains. Wow, there are some goats over there. Wow, there's some places to visit. So everything is new for us. And the new thing is going to require more space for the brain to adapt. It's going to require more time for the brain to adapt. And that's how the summer seems a little bit longer. That's why my vacation seemed longer when I was a child. Now, around 30, we're starting to feel that the time is a little bit speeding up. So we're like, oh my God, the holiday, the vacation finished in a heartbeat. How this happened? Okay, so it finishes really quick, especially if you have only 2 days or only 7 days holiday or vacation, that's going to finish really quick. So how can you make it stick? How can you make it a little bit bigger? Because remember, time is relative. Okay, how can you make it a little bit bigger for you? You need to create new experiences, new adventure, do something out of the ordinary. Because if you do something out of the ordinary, you're going to take a little bit more time to adjust. You're going to feel better. You're going to learn more. So your brain is involved. And when you come back, you have memories. You're going to have a lot of things to talk about. So how can you create these experiences? As I told you, try new things. So make them simple if you want, enjoy them. You can have some new things that are going to be relaxing, that can focus on adventure, that can focus on visiting new places. But don't keep it as you normally do it. You go to the same place, you do the same things. Yes, that can be relaxing, but it's not going to help you creating all those memories, and it's not going to help you in feeling that time is a little bit longer. Oh, this thing with time is a lot to discuss, but believe me, it's science. Okay, so if you're going to do kayaking, if you're going to do the zip line, or doing a cooking class, or making cheese, or tasting, or teaching children something, or just walking on the beach with your children, teaching them something, those are moments when time stops. Those are moments when you don't feel that the time just flew. After you finish, of course, time flew, but in that moment, time stops. So enjoy it. Make the things that you're enjoying, and make them simple and new experiences. You know that saying, every man dies, but not every man lives. So take this and do your best in making your vacation a new experience. It doesn't have to be something big. It's enough to make some small stuff and make those small things matter by being new and learning. Now, don't think about your vacation like, oh, 7-day vacation, I need to do every day something. No, create a balance between active time and passive time. Creating a balance between these two is going to help your body also relax. It's going to help your mind also relax, and feel that you're on holiday, feel that you're on vacation, because like this, you're going to get more benefits. Now, once you created the experiences, how can you create the duration of that experience? How can you prolong the duration of that memory? By telling the story. When you come back, create an album, a photo album. Just share the album with a lot of people. Show them photos. Tell the stories, or share the small moments of happiness. If you can do that during the holiday, you can also share them on social media. Don't be like too focused on, oh, this is an Instagram moment, I need to share it. Just enjoy it first, and then you're going to see if you can share the small moment of happiness, share the thing that you lived in order to tell the story. Because if you know, memories get shaped over time. So you're not going to get the same memory immediately after holiday, or 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 1 month after your vacation. So what's going to happen? Your memory is something that you also need to shape. So if you tell yourself something about a certain experience, and you use positive words about that experience, then you're going to have a good feeling about your vacation. So remember, share the small moments of happiness. And on a high note, I'm going to mention that again, and on a high note, because it's really important for you, and share that with your friends. When you share happiness, when you share the good things, those good things are going to become bigger. So if you had beautiful experiences during your vacation, you could share them with other people, because like this, they're going to become bigger and better for you. Now, regarding the ending on a high note, what does this mean? Do something at the end of the holiday that is going to be a little bit more special. It's going to be more memorable. Why? Because the brain tends to remember the last thing that you did at the end of the vacation. Okay, so if you want to do a beautiful experience that, just don't do it in the middle. Maybe do it towards the end. Like this, you're going to have a good feeling about it. And if you have a lot of traveling to do at the end of your vacation, I really hope that you can get the chance to come back home a little bit earlier to do the transition between the vacation into your work. The transition is really important. If you are one of those people, me included, that comes back on Sunday night, so I get home on Sunday night at 2 a.m. and at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I already need to work. It's okay. Okay, would be better to come a little bit earlier home to have the time to transition, to have the time to unpack, to wash and all that. But if you don't do that, because you cannot do it, and take out one day of your vacation, then what you can do is transition the next day and meet a friend, tell the story to that friend, have a lemonade with that friend, or have a coffee and talk and slow a little bit down in the first day, even though you have so many things to do. But have lunch, enjoy your lunch with calm, or have something for dinner that would be a little bit more pleasant with your family, with a friend that is going to help you make the transition. Okay, so plan also the last day of your holiday to be at home, or if you don't want to be at home the last day of your holiday, then the first day of work, make a smooth transition and try to connect with other people and tell them the story. Okay, so this was our second tip for today. It's the power of the experiences. Okay, the third tip for today is the power of the small steps. Start a new healthy habit. Why do I come here during the vacation webinar with this? Because for busy people, vacation is the best time in creating new habits. Okay, and when I say the power of the small steps, is not about creating habits that are going to turn around your world. What I want to encourage you is to create habits by using small steps. So you're on vacation and you want to start jogging, or you want to start walking, or you want to start biking. What do? Don't just start the first day with 1 hour and a half of jogging, because you'll not be able to enjoy your holiday anymore, but start with 15 minutes. Or if you were a jogger before, continue with your jogging and add 4 more minutes, 5 more minutes into your jog or into your biking routine. Don't give up totally your healthy habits during the holiday. And if you can, add a new healthy habit. Why? Because the healthy new routines are going to help you in boosting your energy and brain function. And this is where I'm going to talk about something very important, and that's the neurogenesis. The neurogenesis definition is the process in which your brain creates new neurons. Okay, maybe this is new for you. If it's not new, it's okay. If it's new, it's okay. I'm going to talk about it, but you can also do your research afterwards. So don't take my word for it. Just do your research after the webinar, and you're going to learn a lot of interesting stuff regarding the neurogenesis. It's something that is being tested on mice, and they saw that with certain habits, mice started creating new neurons in the adult aging brain. Okay, that's a lot to digest. So what happened is that when they were adding healthy habits to their routine, they noticed that after 3 weeks, so if you're running 1 week, that doesn't count, okay? So you're going to do your jog for 1 week during the holiday when you start, but you need to continue also when you come back home, because they noticed that if they were doing this for 3 weeks, they started creating new brain cells. Okay, generating new neurons. Wow. Okay, so just imagine, regarding people, it's not human beings, it's not They didn't get the chance to test it so much, but what it happened is that they observed and analyzed also humans, and they noticed the healthy and health effects also in them. Okay, so let's see what can you do in order to boost your brain function. What can you do in order to help your brain feel better, in order to think clear, in order to create new neurons, in order to help you with your memory and your memories, of course, how to remember all of the things that you did during the holidays. So healthy new routines. That's a healthy mind. They noticed that yoga and meditation, mental exercise and physical exercise, all these three things, and also diet, but I'm not going to mention diet today in the webinar, are the things that are helping a human being in boosting the brain function. Okay, so that's it. So easy. So if I do these things during my vacation, I'm going to come back more energized. I'm going to have a better memory. I'm going to be able to recall things easier. I'm going to have new brains in my hippocampus. New brain cells in my hippocampus. Wow, that's so easy. So let's see what are the things that you can do to help you. Yoga and meditation. They noticed that a combination between yoga and meditation, even 10 minutes a day, is going to help you in having a healthy mind, in improving your memory, in improving your focus, in sharpening your mind, in preserving the existing brain cells and encouraging the new cells growth. Okay, so if you can take meditation as a new habit during the holiday, then it's enough 10 minutes a day. What I do, I use an app on my phone, so you can use, if you want, 10%, Calm, Headspace, Freedom Guru. I'm not promoting any of these apps, but those are the apps that I have tried and I believe they're really good. And you can also try, I noticed that I'm normally using the meditation from Deepak Chopra. Okay, so if you want, go to the Deepak Chopra Center, and over there you can learn some interesting stuff regarding meditation and how to clear your mind. And he has very good short meditation of 10 minutes or 15 minutes that can help you a lot. Okay, so you can use normal meditation, just close your eyes and just breathe. You can use mindfulness, so being into the moment, acknowledging your sensations in that moment and seeing what happens and feeling what happens in that moment. Or you can use guided meditation, like I told you, from the different apps on your phone or from Deepak Chopra or other places where you know you have meditations. Okay, so this is one thing. If you decide on taking on this, that's very good. I encourage you in doing 10 minutes a day, and it's going to help you a lot. Remember, start now a new healthy habit during your vacation and continue with it also when you come back. The second thing that is going to help you with your brain boost is learning something new. No, Lida, do I need to learn something new during my holiday? Yes. During your vacation, learn something new, no matter if it's stand-up paddling, okay? No matter if it's surfing or it's just singing in the mountain or cutting wood or a language or a musical instrument or painting. This has a brain boosting function, a very powerful brain boosting function. So learn something new that's going to stretch, that's going to help you in stretching your bungee, and is going to help you with your brain function. Okay, so if you have a drone and you didn't learn how to use it until now, do that during your holiday because this is going to help you. I say, oh, Lydia, finally learning how to fly a drone is a very good thing. Yes. Okay, so do watercolor, paint, draw, whatever. Even though after you come back from your vacation, you're not going to pilot your drone again, or you're not going to color or paint again, at least do it during your vacation, because it's going to help you in coming back more energized, have the ability in learning easier, and improving your memory. And the third thing that I'm going to share with you today regarding this tip with boosting brain function is physical movement, physical exercise. Oh yes, I insist on that because I see the benefits on myself. I started 3 months ago in running, just after the lockdown finished, because here in Spain it was really tough, the lockdown. We had to stay indoor, and I was fighting with my husband who's going to take out the trash because it was the only thing that we could do. So when I started running, for me was like, wow, a different world. So I started feeling more inspired. I started feeling more energized. I started feeling better and having a better self-esteem, self-image, better brain function. Why not? Yes, everything, because I started feeling better. So whatever you decide to do, you have. If you can't, you must, okay? So you must start moving during your holiday. It's not like you can lay down on the beach all the time, if this is your idea of a vacation for relaxation, but relaxation is also walking. So walk. Ask your wife or your husband or your children, go for a walk, or your friends, go for a walk, because that's going to help you. Or dance or bike or swim or run. Okay, it's not like you need to start the first day with 1 hour running. Just do 10 minutes. 10 minutes the first day, the second day 15 minutes, the fourth day you can do 20 minutes. Maybe you go and do a walk on the shore, or one day, why not go to the mountains and do a walk over there, hiking. So everything that you're going to use in order to move your body, and this helps with your brain boost, with your brain function. So one important thing is that once the trip is over, once your vacation is over, scientists noticed that your level of health and well-being is going to go back to the same level, to the baseline, okay, to the level you had before, after around 1 week. So there's not going to be any difference between no vacationers, okay, and me, that I had a vacation after more or less 1 week into the work schedule. So what's going to happen for you? You're going to have a new habit. You have something learned that you knew that you learned. You're going to have meditation if you want. You're going to have great memories. So create all this for you during the vacation period, because at the end, you're going to feel that your motivation after 1 week is going to be the same as the ones that didn't have holiday. But you're going to come back more rested. You're going to have new habits in place, and you're going to have amazing, beautiful memories. Okay, so there's a benefit of going on holiday. There's a benefit on going on vacation, but don't expect that the super hyper mood is going to be the same after 2 weeks after you come back. No, because the level is going to go back to the level before, okay, to the baseline. Now, in order for you to keep this up and have good memories, do what I told you until now to do, and create new healthy habits like this. When you go back home, when you start your normal working schedule, you can continue with these healthy habits. I also have this month, I'm going to share this with you. This month in August, this month of August, I'm sharing on my page 31 healthy habits that you can apply during this summer, okay, during this vacation. Do this. Follow me like this. You can see all these beautiful healthy tips that you can apply, and pick the ones that are better for you and apply them in your life. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you regarding the tips is the power of connecting. I know the COVID summer is not good for hugging, but if you are with your family or your close friends, why not hug? Hug, okay? The power of hugging, the power of touching, talk, socialize. Use the connection with your friends and family to talk about memories and create memories. That's absolutely beautiful, because connecting, we're human beings, we need to connect, okay? If you feel the need to be alone, you're going to see that 1 week that you're going to be there alone, at a certain point you will feel the need to connect with someone, okay? So you will feel the need to connect with other people over there, or if you're with your family or your partner, connecting also intimately, okay? Sex helps, the scientists told it. Okay, so it's not me, I'm the messenger here. I'm the messenger about the things that are going to help you in coming back more energized. So the scientists say that movement, connecting, sex, meditation, creating experiences, sleeping well, are all those things, all of those things that are going to help you with your energy and with your productivity after you come back from holiday. Okay, so your children, your spouse is going to get your full attention. Your partner is going to get your full attention. So connecting is going to be at a higher level. And remember, create memories also during the connecting moments. Create memories where time stops. Enjoy the smile of your child. Enjoy the smile of your partner. Enjoy that moment when you're on the beach or when you're in the mountains and you are together with your loved one, and just enjoy it. Don't go and look at your phone. Just enjoy that moment while you are connecting. There's another good thing about connecting with others, is that if you're going with a friend or your family on holiday or with friends, it's really good to use them as peer group for you. So if you want to start a new habit, why not tell your spouse, let's start meditating together? Or why not telling your friends, let's go run together? So the power of peer group is really, really important, because you're going to get support and help. If one morning you'll not be able to wake up because you're really tired, it's okay. But if you're going to work with someone during the vacation, that someone might help you, and you're going to help reciprocate each other. You're going to help each other in creating the healthy habit. I know for sure that the peer group helps. Why? Because we created a peer group a few months ago called Active Me Time, and we saw how the peer group Active Me Time really worked. How the girls were helping each other, how they supported each other in getting new habits, like running, like dancing, like walking, the workouts that they were doing. So the peer group really, really, really helps. So for example, with them, you can learn, you can grow, you can reach your objectives. So my question for you, how much do you want to enjoy your holiday, your vacation? How much do you want to change your habits during your vacation? And how much are you willing to do? Decide right now. From the 5 things that I told you, what are the things that you are willing to do in order to improve yourself? Because improving yourself is one of the things that a human being needs to do in order to progress. And progress means living. Progress means happiness, okay? If you're making progress during the holiday, during the vacation that you're having right now, you're going to get more happiness. So it's not only going to be the energy level up. It's not going to be only the brain function up, only resting, only good memories. No, you're also going to create more happiness for you. Okay, so remember, use the peer group, whoever you're going to in your holiday with. Help each other, help yourselves in learning, growing, and reaching your objectives. This is what happened, for example, in the Active Me Time peer group. We have a group of 15 women where we actually created new habits, and we worked on beautiful things that helped these girls, these beautiful women, in sticking with those habits. So for example, Doris from Italy, she said that she needed a community where she could feel supported and pushed to do better, and she found it. So reading about their successes, reading about their failures motivated her to push herself. So they helped a lot in her bad moments, and they cheered for her whenever she did her 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters is the small step, okay? When I talk about 2 millimeters, it's the small step. If you do 10 minutes of walking a day, that's 2 millimeters. That's 2 millimeters every day, and you're going to get in 1 year very far, okay? So week by week, she was gaining confidence and discovering more about herself. And the weekly challenges have led her to be someone that from zero, she didn't have any training, she didn't have any workouts, she didn't walk, she didn't focus on her health. She became in training 2-3 times a week, and she's also paying attention to her emotions and becoming more aware of what's going inside of her and how to cope with it. The same happened with Anka. For her, Active Me Time Challenge exceeded her expectation. The decision to be part of it was the best, and she succeeded not only to start the Active Me Time routine, so having her time and making that time active, but she felt that it's already part of her daily life. So we're not going to go on a diet during the vacation. We're going to live a healthy lifestyle. So if healthy lifestyle for you is 30 minutes of walking every day, then do it. If there's one day when you don't do 30 minutes of walking, it's okay. You can recover the next day. If there's one day when you really want to taste all the sweets that are over there in that new city that you're visiting, it's okay. You can eat healthier the next day. It's not like going on a diet. Just enjoy your vacation and create healthy habits for a healthy lifestyle. So this is what we did in the Active Me Time Challenge. In the mastermind with the peer group, we created a healthy lifestyle, an Active Me Time routine. And as you see Anka here, she was feeling energized, stronger, healthier, and happier. She's really grateful for the whole experience, which made her realize where she stands in and how full of resources she is to live a happy life. So the girls helped her, keeping her accountable, getting her out of the comfort zone, and making her change for the better. And I was also there to help her with her challenges, okay? For example, Martine had also a lot of challenges. Oh, I don't have Martine here. I'm going to talk about her later, okay? So a lot of girls over there have a lot of challenges. So the program is designed especially for those people that are really busy and need to create a little bit of time for themselves and make that time useful for the important things like being active and moving. So we call it a mastermind because it's a peer group where we learn, we grow, and we support each other. So we have 8 weeks. Every week we have one challenge, one video from me. So I created the video. So you have like a short course on negative emotions, on objectives, on inner child, on a lot of stuff. And I'm going to tell you immediately about it. And it's a very small group. It's 15 people. And in that small group, we do things personalized, and we have 5 video calls where we give real support, real group coaching with all the challenges. You have lifetime access to all of the information. You have personalized answers and support from the coach, from me. The support group is helping you so much, and you're actually becoming a family, and you can continue with your group because this is what the peer group is. You're going to get the chance to know each other, create connections, remember connecting, and you're going to support each other and become a family. And at the end, we also have a prize of 1 coaching session for the people that are going through with their objectives. So we became friends as we shared some of the deepest fears and challenges, and we cheered for each other when we had success. So what's the Active Me Time? mastermind is the great combination between framework and support. So I have the structure, I have the framework, and we also have the support from the people over there. Normally, how much does all this cost? So for example, if you get 8 weeks course on the topics that I have during the Active Me Time Mastermind, you could pay even 100 euros, okay? If you have a video call or a support call or a group coaching, that's around 750 euros, and that's really powerful. It's 1.5 hour video call, and it's live with me and with all the girls live. You have personalized answers and support from the coach, so it's like you're getting if you're getting, for example, a subscription to your gym, that's going to cost you for 2 months around 150 to 100 euros or even more, and is not going to be so motivating and so supporting to keep up with your objectives, okay? That's going to be about this. And then the price, one coaching session with me, where you can get coaching on any topic you want. Normally we're going to, we get this on Active Me Time, but some of the girls from the group also wanted to work on other things, and it was perfect. They had one coaching session only for them, one-to-one coaching session. So all this exacts, if you want to put it all together, is around 1,200 euros, but I'm putting this program at this price, 250 euros. Yes. So this program is going to cost you only 250 euros, and there's a lot included. So what do you have in all these 8 weeks? In the first week, I'm going to send you one video on how to work on your objectives, and we define objectives together, and we're going to see together how is your objective defined, 1, 2, or 3 objectives, and if it's defined well, smart, measurable, challenging, and all that stuff, okay? Then we're going to work on negative emotions, and we have one live call over here when we do a live session on timeline therapy in order to eliminate guilt. Then we work on limiting beliefs, and I showed you different ways of eliminating your limiting beliefs, the things that are limiting you in your life. Then we're going to work on, Then we're going to work on perfection and self-esteem, how to eliminate this perfectionism stuff that some of us have, and that doesn't let us move forward with our objectives and with our action. We're going to work on time management. Oh yes, I'm going to show you how to apply a very strong tool on time management, on how to focus on important, because remember, this Active Me Time Challenge is for busy people, and we also need to learn how to deal with time. Then we talk about nutrition. It's not only about food, but we talk about nutrition, on how to get more energy, nutrition for your mind, for your body, and for your soul. Then we're going to work on healing the inner child, and here we have another call, and it's really beautiful to see how the women in the group managed in connecting to the inner child, and it was absolutely amazing. And we also have rewarding and celebrating, and here we have another live call where we really celebrate, we reward ourselves, and I also reward each one of you with a prize, with something that is going to help you in keeping up with your objectives. So this is the program, this is the journey. It's a journey, 8 weeks journey, and we're going to apply in this 8 weeks journey every week the 2 millimeters principle, the small steps principle that I talk a lot about so much. So it's not like you're getting so much in one go. You're going to get a little bit every week in order to help you more with your goals. I made a lot of mistakes when I started dieting, when I started moving, when I started doing things for me and applying healthy habits for me a few years ago, okay? What happened? I'm one of those people that really like to trying and do it all at once and get the results really quickly. So this is one mistake. Don't try to do it all at once, not even during your vacation, okay? I told you, don't start with one hour run if you're not used to running. Another mistake is not having a plan or a framework, okay? So now start your vacation with a plan and a framework. Start your vacation with a plan on what to add as a healthy habit, and have a framework after the vacation in order to continue with this habit. And having clear and measurable objectives is really important. Having a time frame is really important. And I did this as a mistake because I didn't have really clear, measurable objectives for me or a time frame. Now, I consider it a mistake doing it yourself because I'm not able in doing it myself most of the times. Okay, so might be good and work for some people, but it works faster and better with framework and support. That's why I told you, when you go on your vacation, you need to have one objective in creating a healthy habit. Okay, and this webinar gave you the framework, and count on the people around you for support. Create that peer group that is going to help you with the people that are with you on holiday. Now, all this program that I told you about, the Active Me Time Challenge and the Mastermind, is going to cost you 250 euros. But for the ones that are seeing this webinar, it's going to be only 194 euros for the 2 months. That's around 3 euros and something a day. Can you imagine? Just 3.45 euros a day, and you're going to get so much value. So drop an email with your interest by Saturday, 7th of August at 12 p.m. Sorry, 7th, it's not 7th of August. When is Saturday? It's 9th of August, yeah? By Saturday. Today is Thursday, 8th of August, okay? So by Saturday, and you can register yourself to the Active Me Time Challenge. Now, I already did a webinar on Active Me Time Challenge and I had a lot of people interested. We only have 5 more places. So if you're interested in keeping up with the habit that you're creating during the vacation and having a plan when you are coming back, send me an email right now. When I say money back guarantee, we start on the 31st of August. So we start the group with defining objective on the 31st of August, and I'm going to give you your money back if after 4 weeks time, you're not going to feel that this gives value. Okay, so only book if you're willing to dedicate time and attention, you're going to take action, you're sick and tired of postponing, you're tired of being tired and with low energy, you're tired of doing it yourself, you need to do something for you, or you want to invest in yourself. So you have 2 options. One is the passive approach and say, one day I will do it and take no action. And 92% of people don't reach their goal because they don't follow through and they don't have the support they need. So my question for you, do you want to be one of the 8%? And the option 2 is the proactive approach, the people that desire real change. And I'm sure you desire real change. Otherwise, you would not be here. So people that need efficient framework and tools that really follow through and do the work, even though it's tough, and that needs support and accountability. So remember, drop me an email with your interest by Saturday, this Saturday, that's the 8th of August, at lydia@aptitude.it. We start on the 31st of August. What are you going to get? More clarity, feel inspired, focus on your mind, body, and soul health, receive support and people cheering, and reach your objectives. Exactly as the girls that reached their objectives from the Active Me Time that we started in June, okay? So, for example, Gemma here told me that she's really grateful that she learned how to take care of herself in order to take care of her children. And Julia, that had absolutely amazing results, and she's saying that I'm an enthusiastic coach, and I moderated with energy and kindness this group that was a safe environment from the very beginning. It became more and more a support group with every milestone that we were reaching together, and the structure of the program was particularly useful as we started with defining personal objectives and received weekly new information and challenges that brought us closer to the objectives. Special recognition and thank you to the participants in the group. I totally recommend the experience of being part of the Active Me Time for the information, inspiration, and motivation. And she also said that it was funnier and more effective to do it together. Remember, 194 euros for the ones that are going to drop me an email right now. And I also have the gift for you after this session. For all of you that were here till the end, drop me an email and get the free coaching session, the gift from me to you. Okay? So remember, what are the 5 things that we focused on today in this webinar? We talked about sleep. We talked about creating experiences. We talked about creating healthy habits and the small steps, the power of the 2 millimeters, the power of the small steps. Neurogenesis, okay, the 3 things that you can do in order to improve your brain boosting, your brain function, and connecting and creating a peer group for yourself in order to reach your objectives. I want to thank you so much for your participation, for your active participation, and I really want to receive an email from you, get your free coaching session, and why not register yourself for the Active Me Time Mastermind, and please enjoy your holiday. Okay, so thank you so much for all your time. I'm really happy that I got the chance to be here with you, and thank you so much for having the patience, and good luck with your healthy habits.